Anyone can read music. I mean, I can't, but anyone could. I play with wonderful expression, and I think that's more important anyway.
All those Whoppers for you?
No, bread makes you fat. You're for Aunt Augusta. You know she needs a little added pleasure in her life.
Then why are there only... Never mind.
So you're just here to comment on my eating habits?
If you keep eating like that, then you're gonna choke on the whole Whopper. You know, here Aunt Augusta's coming here with her daughter Gwendolyn.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, well, we've been dating for a few weeks, and I've never been so madly in love with anybody in my life, so I'm gonna ask her to marry me today.
Ugh, marriage. But imagine the thrill of bun bearing under those circumstances.
Bun bearing? That sounds so lewd. What is that?
You know how sometimes I say I'm going to the country to visit my sick relative Bunbury?
Bradbury?
No, I burned that chapter of my life months ago. Bunbury Jack. I say that I'm visiting my sick friend Bunbury, and instead I go and just do whatever I want. It's like a free pass to do anything.
Oh my god, that's kind of like what I'm doing here.
You're Bunburying my cousin? Nice!
Bunbury her? I barely even know her. No. So you know how my name is Earnest? It's not actually. I come here from the country, and my name is actually Jack, but I come here to pick up girls with the name Earnest. But when I'm in the country, I watch after my ward Cecily.
Wait. You're smashing two girls at the same time? And one, I know one of them's my cousin, but hey, that's pretty good. My man!
No. No, Cecily's my ward, I'm her guardian, so...
So what you're telling me is she's single.
Well, she is, but you don't know where she lives, and you're not going to.
Okay, that's a little harsh. I think I'd be a perfect suitor for her.
Okay, well anyways, I wanted to start my engagement off with Gwendolyn clean, so I wanted to tell her that my name wasn't actually Earnest. It's actually Jack.
Aunt Augusta! I'm so sorry for the lack of refreshments, but Ernest here ate all of them before you came. Anyway, you've come just in time for me to announce my departure. My friend Bunbury, he's sick in the country and I just must go visit him.
He seems to be sick quite often. It's rather inconvenient. Can you tell him that?
Yes, I'll be sure to.
Okay, well, can someone come assist me with my bags
Yes, of course,
outside?
Aunt Augusta.
Oh, Ernest, how sudden.
Gwendolyn, you love me, right?
Naturally, of course.
I've been meaning to ask you a question. Will you marry me?
Oh, yes, Ernest, yes! I've always wanted to fall in love with and marry an Ernest.
Gwendolyn, but what if my name wasn't Ernest?
What?
Like, what if it was something less impressive? Like, John?
Oh, Ernest, I could never marry a John. Sounds like a Boy Scout, an Eagle Scout. Sounds like a choir boy.
Well, I agree, but like, if it were something different, then would you still love me?
I don't know. Probably not. Good thing we never have to find out. Well, I'm gonna go help them with the luggage. They're probably wondering where I am.
I really dodged a bullet there. Good thing I have the Trozable on speed dial. I can be christened as Ernest as early as tomorrow.
You want to marry my daughter? No. You are not hardly good enough for her. You have no status, you are constantly in debt, you don't even know who your own parents are.
It's kind of hard to know when you were found in a metro station in a Kanken bag.
A Kanken? Not even Chanel, no. I absolutely forbid this.
Mom.
No. Gwen, there are people dying. Get in the car. No.
So I heard you've been having relationship problems?
Yeah, you're in. You're.
I didn't say I wanted to hear about them, did I? I just think this means that we're gonna have a lot more time to talk about my budding relationship with Cecily.
You are not stepping one foot in Peace Valley Manor.
Got it. Sandwich?
Cecily, focus on your studies. Your Uncle Jack would have a fit if he knew that you weren't broadening your horizons with Oscar Wilde.
The way you say that sounds so filthy. What do I, even learn from reading A Picture of Dorian Gray anyway?
Probably the same that you get out of reading essays of E.B. White or Perfect Pie.
Perfect pie. What do I need to know how to make a pie for? Doesn't Uncle Jack not want me to learn those skills anyway?
Now, Cecily, don't be difficult. Remember that proverb that I told you. Every woman is a queen, but if she breathes, she's a thought. That was you, Miss Prism?
I think we should go gardening sometime. I really want to see look around where your tulips are. You know, I think I really know my way around the house.
Oh my god, that sounds like a wholesome activity, and I'm quite familiar with the country matters. Cecily, look over your books while I'm gone. Gonna get some dick.
Mr. Ernest Worthing has arrived.
Oh, wow! Mr. Ernest Worthing. Miss Prism would be beside herself if she knew I was alone with a man.
Hi, I'm Ernest.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, my god, is that what you meant back on the porch? You need to get married, man.
Miss Prism, I have dreadful news. Mr. Ernest Worthing is dead.
Excuse me. How dreadful.
And that is how my dear friend Bunbury overcame pneumonia with my help, of course.
Oh, you selfless man.
Oh, I just
Prism,
do what I can. I
Please
do what
escort
I
Cecily
want.
into the house immediately and assist her with her piano scales.
I'll see you later tonight. My place.
Bye.
Get off of my property, Algernon. It truly disgusts me how filthy and obscene you are. Stay away from Cecily.
You're calling me obscene? Have you seen your clothing? You look like you're about to flash somebody in that coat.
Talk about my clothing. Your tie is longer than your shorts. Talk about overcompensating for something.
You know what? I'm better dressed than you are. I'm very hungry, and I have something to tell Cecily. So if you don't mind me, I have some business to attend to.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Cecily, stop all that writing. You got into this really bad habit of thinking for yourself, alright? It's not womanly. And you know, I mean, if you're really that bored, if you're really looking for something to do, then maybe you should go start a South African revolution or something, alright? Something meaningful. Cecily, where's my hat? Where's my... Oh, I'm already wearing it. I'm taking this with me. Sugar man. Oh, that's good shit.
Sugar man.
My darling, it's time for us to say goodbye. I have to leave you.
No, please stay. It is so painful to say goodbye to people that you've developed relationships with, especially those that you just met.
Okay, I do have a few teensy things to say to you.
Please, go ahead, Ernest. I feel as though I've reached perfect clarity with you. Please speak clearly so that I can jot this down.
Well, Cecily, I know that I've only known you for a short time, but I think it's time for us to get married.
Yes!
Will you marry me?
Yes,
my
yes,
darling?
yes! Oh, this is my first engagement. Thank you so much. Well, actually, we've been engaged for 3 months, don't you remember?
Wait, me? You? 3 months?
Yeah! You proposed to me, don't you remember? See, look over here. I wrote it down in my journal when it happened. We're engaged now.
I used to hit up the plug, now give it up to the plug.
But, well, I mean, I did call it off about 2 weeks ago when you were taking too long to plan the wedding, but it's no matter now, we're engaged.
But when did... What?
From the moment that Uncle Jack told me about your rough nature and uncouth behavior, I fell in love at first thought.
Thought?
Thought.
Oh, well, how romantic. I'm so pleased of your devotion to my character. But lately, I've been thinking, would you still feel the same hot, passionate, burning desire for me if my name weren't Ernest?
What? What on earth would your name be otherwise?
Oh. Well, I was thinking something in the A's. Maybe Adam, Abby, Algernon?
Algernon? What kind of sadistic literature snob names their kid Algernon? Especially when the rat in the play turns out to be smarter than the kid. In any case, I would be completely dissatisfied marrying a fellow named Algernon. It's always been a dream of mine to marry someone named Earnest. Good thing your name's Ernest.
Well, On a completely unrelated note, I must go to the church immediately. Kisses, darling. I'll see you later.
Hi, I'm looking for Mr. Ernest Worthing.
You just missed him. Who are you?
I'm Miss Gwendolyn Fairfax.
And you? Cecily Cardew. I feel as if we know each other for some reason.
Well, we both are very well-off women.
Ah, yes, we do get off pretty well if I do say so myself.
I reckon. Do you have a boyfriend?
Fiance, actually.
Oh, me too.
To be Mrs. Ernest Worthing. Sugar?
No, thank you. I only have grass-fed, all-organic tea. Bread and butter, please.
I do what I want.
How dare you? First you disrespect my preference for all-natural tea.
Tea is just steeped leaf juice. How much more natural can you get?
Then you disrespect my veganism by offering me cake.
Butter isn't vegan.
You little harlot.
You stole my man, and how dare you?
You know what?
I
It
can't
is so
believe
hard
you
to
did
be a
that.
vegan in this day and age
We've been
because,
engaged for 3
you know,
months,
I
and
face so
you're
much
so
discrimination.
pretentious.
More than black
You-
people, meat
I-
eaters
you're
are
just like,
deaf.
look at you. Oh my god.
Gwendolyn?
Ernest?
Ernest? You mean Uncle Jack?
Jack?
What is going on in here? Cecily, is everything alright?
Ernest.
Algie?
Gwendolyn?
Algae. Like the plant?
Oh my, now she remembers something from the books that I gave her.
Look, I'm not certain as to what's going on, but I know 2 things. Ivy didn't prepare me for any of this, and there's no individual in this room named Ernest. Come on, Cecily, let's go.
Look at what you've done, Algernon. I had everything planned perfectly, and you had to come in here and screw it all up.
Oh, I'm the one who screwed up? I was the one who's been engaged for 3 months and now I'm not. Look what you've done.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Neither did I. You know what? In Irish state, I can't even eat these donuts properly. On top of that, I have a christening to get to.
A christening? I doubt our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ will let you into his kingdom.
I, for one, am a very godly man. At least, that's what I hear in bed. Anyway, I have to go be christened as Ernest.
You can't do that. I was gonna be christened as Earnest.
Well, why can't we both?
Because that's absurd.
Oh, that's the most absurd part of today?
You come into my house, eat my donuts, have white stuff all over your face in my house, and you take my name and expect a profit?
Hey, I haven't even finished my tea and there's only 1 donut left.
How disappointing. They don't even care to follow us after we implicitly told them not to.
Yeah, I think we dodged a bullet by breaking off our engagements with them.
I'm inclined to agree with you, but they went through such lengths to lie to us to gain our affections.
Cecily, no. They aren't Earnest. They aren't Earnest.
You can hear everything they're saying, right?
Yep.
I'm being christened as Ernest today!
Oh, Ernest. I knew you just needed some persuasion to truly be earnest.
How wonderful!
Get your hands off my daughter. I already told you that this marriage is forbidden. And who is this irrelevant floozy on my nephew's hand?
This is Miss Cecily Cardew and we are engaged to be married.
Oh, what a splendid engagement. Miss Cardew, what brand is your dress?
Ivanka Trump.
Oh, I love her already.
Well, I regret to inform you that I am under strict instructions from her grandfather not to allow Miss Cardew to be married until she is an adult, at least of 35 years of age.
Jack, come on, man to man, please.
Well, okay.
Don't do this to me, man.
If Algernon and I were to be close relatives, perhaps, which, I don't know, might occur if I were to marry his cousin, then, I could see a little loophole there.
I like how you think.
Huh, you thought. Looks like you'll all be practicing a passionate celibacy. Hey. Miss Prism! Where have you been all these years and what did you do with that baby? I'm so sorry, Lady Bracknell. I know, I didn't mean to, I swear, all that time. I I switched my baby with the Kanken, all right? It was an accident, I swear. It's just that they're both expensive and unnecessarily heavy, and they're something that every basic hoe wants, all right?
Wait, Kanken. Kanken, where? I have a Kanken! I think it's somewhere over here, I think. It's it. It was me. I was the Kanken baby. It's me! Mom! Oh my God.
Get off of me. I have never experienced the incident of being pregnant before. You are the misfortunate offspring of Miss Bracknell's sister. I can't do it.
Bro! Hey! Oh. Wait, Miss Prison, does that mean that you know who my father is too?
I don't know. Check the record book.
Mr. John Earnest. Ernest?
Ernest?
Ernest? Gwen!
Ernest.
Cecily?
Algie! Ernest!
Rocky?
Donkey?
Ernest?
Ernest!
What the God's name is going on here?
Aunt Augusta, you've arrived just in time. I've just now for the first time in my life realized the importance of being earnest.